Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to transfer your Google Docs, Sheets, Forms, calendar events, email, pretty much anything that lives in your Google account from one account to another. Now this will be very beneficial for the graduating seniors this year who are going to be leaving our district and will need to transfer that information to their personal Google account or maybe to their next school's account, whatever they want to transfer to, as long as it's a Google account that will work. But it will also be beneficial for the teachers who are leaving the district, and it can be used with another Google EDU account, or it can be used with a personal one, whatever y'all need. And so it's just a great way to get that information transferred before we suspend y'all's accounts later this summer. So the first thing we need to do is make sure we are signed into our Google account. I can see that my logo's up here, so I know that I am signed in. If you did not add an image, then it's probably going to just be the first letter of your name, and that's okay. Just make sure you are signed in. So once we are signed in, I'm going to click on that icon, go down to manage my account. So once I'm in here, I do have a couple of options. One would be if I just want to transfer my Google Drive and email, and I have another Google account already created, and I just want to have all that stuff transferred from one account to the next. Now with this one, you do have to have that account already created because it's going to ask you for that information. The other one would be maybe you don't want to use a Google account. Maybe you just want to keep your data, but you don't want to create another Google account. Maybe you're going to a district that uses just Microsoft or whatever, and you want to have that information. We can do that as well. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is transfer our content. And again, this is going to be the one where I have a Google account already created. I just want to transfer my email and my Drive information. So I'm going to click Start Transfer. Okay, so once we are in here, we need to put in our email account. And so I'm just going to put in my personal email account. Okay. So once I have that in there, I can just click Send Code. It's going to send that code to my email account. And what it's going to do first is going to send me an email telling me that I need to confirm the code. So once I get that, then it will send me the code that I need. Okay, so now I'm just going to have to type that email in there, or sorry, that code in there. All right, so once you've done that, we're going to click Verify. Now it's going to say, all right, we're transferring from this email account to this email account, and we're going to transfer your Drive information and all your emails. You can decide whether you want one or both, and then just click Start Transfer. Once you've done that, you will get an email. It depends on how much content you have. It could be an hour, it could be a day. It just really depends on how long it takes to transfer a lot of information. Once you do that, you'll be able to go into your Google account. Let's go there and show you what that'll look like. So let me go to my Drive. Let me give you an example. So I did this with my last district, and now I have a folder in my new Google Drive with all the information from my last district Google account. So it's a really good way to get all that transferred from one account to the next. So let's pretend you don't have a Google account or you're not planning on creating a new Google account. So how do I still get my information? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here. If you don't see this the first time, we're going to click on the privacy and suggestions, and it's going to pop it up down here. But once we do that, we scroll down and we see download your data. So we're going to click that. And so this is going to be a lot more information. Actually, it won't be just your Drive and your email. It could be anything from your calendar, your bookmarks from Chrome, any sites or classrooms you've created. So if you need more of that, this is a great place to find that. So you can decide. I would start off with deselecting them all because you probably don't want a lot of these. But maybe I do want my calendar. I do want my browser tabs. I do have some classrooms I want to save, and obviously my Drive. And I can kind of just scroll through here, maybe my photos, and get whatever you want to save. So once I've done that, go ahead and get email. All right, I'm going to scroll down. I've decided this is all I want to save. I'm going to click Next Step. So here it's where I can decide, do I want to send it as a link to my email, or do I want to save it to any of these other external drives? I'm going to just leave it as an email because I want to send it to my new email account that I want. And I'm going to do one export. You can have this export more regularly if you want to have your information backed up to like an external hard drive or to your computer. You can do that and just have it export every so often. But I'm just going to do it once because I'm just doing this once before I leave. I want it to be in a zip folder. It's a lot easier to manage. And then I'm going to click Export. Now, once I do that, it's going to send me an email. Again, it could be a while, and it's just going to be an email with a link. I click that link. It's going to open up that folder with all my information. Then I can just download that to whatever device I want, a computer, external hard drive, or wherever you want to send it. So just two great ways to get your content transferred to a new account before we suspend yours this summer. If you have any questions about that, please let me know. I'd be happy to come by and help you out. Y'all have a great day.